Imagine a woman so consumed by power and ambition that she would stop at nothing to claim the throne, even if it meant slaughtering her own family members. A queen who brought darkness and terror to the kingdom of Judah, earning her a reputation as one of the most ruthless leaders in biblical history. Yet, her reign was not without consequence, as her actions sparked a chain reaction of events that would ultimately lead to her downfall. Join me as we delve into the captivating story of Athaliah, a cautionary tale of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the power of divine justice. We know about the kings of Israel and Judah, but did you know a queen once ruled, too? Athaliah, a princess, married into the line of Judah and ruled after her husband died. In the Old Testament, the unified Israel broke into two kingdoms after Solomon. Judah retained the line of David, and the kingdom of Israel continued with several different royal families. The books of 1 to 2 Kings and 1 to 2 Chronicles detail these leaders' dramatic and tragic histories. Growing up, I always heard about these kings. When I read through the Bible on my own, I discovered a queen ruled in Judah. This surprised me since they call the books 1 and 2 Kings, and of course, I grew up in church and never heard about her. Yet Athaliah's story is full of betrayal, violence, and hope. A woman is the villain, and a woman is a hero. And in the end, God's redemptive story survives. The marriage alliance between Jehoram and Athaliah served political purposes. It strengthened diplomatic ties between Judah and Israel. However, it also had significant implications for Judah's spiritual and moral climate. Athaliah's parents were notorious for promoting idolatry and leading Israel into spiritual decline. Athaliah's marriage to the royal family of Judah introduced Baal worship and other pagan rituals, likely contributing to moral corruption. Despite the marriage's political advantages, the biblical narrative portrays Jehoram's reign as characterized by moral decline and divine judgment. 2 Chronicles 21 verse 6 notes that Jehoram followed the ways of the kings of Israel, as the house of Ahab had done, for he married a daughter of Ahab. He did evil in the eyes of the Lord. Jehoram's marriage to Athaliah compromised his spiritual integrity and had far-reaching consequences for the kingdom of Judah. Generations later, the kingdom's moral degradation led to divine judgment from Babylon. Athaliah's presence also caused problems following Jehoram's death. After Jehoram's demise, his son Ahaziah ascended to the throne of Judah. However, his reign was short-lived. So, what did Athaliah do after her husband died? Not long after becoming king over Judah, Ahaziah was killed by Jehu, a commander of Israel's army. 2 Kings 9 verses 27 to 29. God empowered Jehu to end the reign of Ahab and Jezebel as a judgment against their idolatry and murder. Since Ahaziah had allied with Ahab, his grandfather, in a military campaign, Ahaziah got caught in the violence when Jehu executed Ahab and Jezebel. As 2 Chronicles 22 verse 10 explains, Athaliah saw an opportunity to seize power for herself. When Athaliah, the mother of Ahaziah, saw that her son was dead, she proceeded to destroy the whole royal family of the house of Judah. Athaliah ordered the massacre of all the royal descendants, including her grandchildren, to ensure her unchallenged rule over Judah. This action would have also spiritually ended the Davidic line leading to the Messiah, Jesus. However, one infant grandson, Joash, was rescued by his aunt, Jehosheba. She hid him in the temple of the Lord with the high priest, Jehoiada. 2 Kings 11 verses 1 to 3. Joash's survival ensured the continuation of the Davidic and Messianic line. It also catalyzed Athaliah's eventual downfall. Athaliah's reign as queen regent of Judah was marked by tyranny and oppression. However, it ended through a divine series of events and righteous individuals restoring the rightful heir to the throne. Her downfall is recorded in 2 Kings and 2 Chronicles. 7 years after Athaliah took over as queen regent, Jehoiada initiated a plan to reveal Joash as the rightful heir to the throne. With the support of military commanders and Levites, Jehoiada led a covert operation to gather the captains of the guard and the royal bodyguard to the temple. In a dramatic moment, Jehoiada presented Joash to the assembled crowd, placed the crown upon his head, and anointed him as king. The people rejoiced and proclaimed, "Long live the king!" Hearing the commotion in the temple, Athaliah investigated and witnessed Joash being crowned king. She tore her clothes and cried out, "Treason! Treason!" However, her cries went unheeded as the people rallied behind Joash. Jehoiada commanded the guards to take Athaliah outside the temple to be executed. Her tyranny came to an abrupt as she was put to death at the horse gate of the royal palace. While a woman, Athaliah, was the villain of this narrative, another woman proved to be a hero. The whole messianic line could have been destroyed without Jehoshaphat saving the young Joash.